from the big toe towards the little toes. If you're sitting in Virasana, then the thighs have to drop down. Your hip bones, they lift up away from your thighs. And then take your arms out to the side. Feel that your shoulders are in line with your hips. A little bit lower, Annika. Take them a little bit lower. And then take your arms back. First, take your arms back and feel how your shoulder blades are resisting in. Then turn your palms from the little finger towards your thumb side, and then feel how your thoracic spine is lifting up. Keep the length and the sides of your trunk and join your palms in front of you. Bring the base of your thumbs to touch the base of your sternum, and the nails of your thumbs, bring them back, Jane, to touch your t-shirt. Yes, that's fine, Lisa, just sit like this. Then close your eyes. And then imagine a wall behind you, where the back of your pelvis is touching the wall. The back of your chest is touching the wall. The back ribs, they want to spread from the center out towards the sides. And then they want to lift. The tip of your shoulders as well as touching the wall. And the back of your head. And let the back of your head extend up so that the crown of the head is facing up towards the ceiling. And then you can feel your dorsal spine moving in. Your shin bones are pressing down. Your feet are turning the sole of your feet from your big toes towards the little toes. And then you want to lift the front of your body up. With your inhalation, lift up. And with the exhalation, let the skin from the back of your body drop down. Feel the pressure onto your hands. Make sure it's the same. And with the pressure on your hands, open your center chest more. And silently chant the 3 Oms. And then we do them together. And feel your shoulder blades still moving in and down. Keep the trunk with the sides of your trunk tall. And with your next exhalation, lower your head. Allow the mind to dissolve into the space of your heart. Take your hands down onto your thighs. And then raise your head and stay there a moment with your eyes closed. Feel that the head, your chest and your pelvis, that they're all on one and the same line. Take your face back, take your eyeballs back towards the back of your head, and then let them fall towards your center chest. And then be aware of your own existence in this present moment. Very gently open your eyes. If you can keep the legs like this, you change the cross of your legs, Lisa, and then interlock your fingers. Turn your palms forward. Take the head of your humerus bones back. Annika, take your head a little bit back. All of you make sure that the crown of your head is facing the ceiling. And then exhale, press your shin bones down and lift your arms up. Good morning, Patricia. See, it's like if you want to extend your palms up towards the ceiling. Stay as well, lock your elbows. Extend from your elbows towards your wrists and from your elbows down towards the inner shoulders. And as well here, when you inhale, lift from your pubis, lift up the front of your spine. And when you exhale, from the little finger side, let the skin drop down to your shoulders, to your buttocks. Press both of your shin bones down. And with your next exhalation, turn towards your right. And keep your ears in line with your shoulders. Inhale, sitting bones down, your shin bones down. Extend your palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn some more. Then come back to the center. Take your arms down. Change the interlock of your fingers. Then again, turn your palms forward, but make sure that you're not taking your shoulders with you. Take your shoulders back. Lift bottom sternum to top sternum, and then exhale, take your arms up. And first stay there. And remember, it's more a wrist exercise. So the thumbs, they want to move up even higher so that your clavicles lift as well. The little finger side wants to go a little bit further back. If you can, Annika, take your arm slightly back more. The little fingers go down and your shoulder blades, feel your shoulder blades moving in and down as well. And press your shin bones down. Exhale, turn towards your left. Inhale, press your sitting bones, extend your palms up. And when you exhale, turn. And then come back to the center, release your arms. Take your hands to the left, extend your legs forward in Dandasana for a moment, release your knees. And extend well the calves forward. Spread the soles of your feet, have your hands behind you, even your fingertips, on your fingertips. If you cannot reach the floor, place your thumbs onto your support and then lift up, pubis to navel, navel to diaphragm. Spread your clavicles and then take your head back so that it's back in line with your sacrum. And then take your arms out to the sides. Extend from your armpits towards your wrists. Turn your palms up. Take your arms back. And then take your arms up for Urdhva Hastasana. Press the center heels down. Extend your arms up. Only Urdhva Hastasana. Pull the inner thighs back towards your groins. And then the groins have to move down. Your hip bones, they lift up towards your chest. Then feel the back of your body. Spread your thick ribs at the back. Spread them and lift them up. The front ribs, they want to spread away from each other. And then they move a little bit down. When you inhale, you lift the front of your body. And when you exhale, from your thumbs, extend down towards your shoulders, towards your buttocks. And then release your arms. We're going to do Adho Mukha Virasana. Go to one end of your mat. Have your big toes touching. Knees apart. And then remember that your quadricep muscles, they pull towards your hip. Even when you go down, let your quadricep muscles pull back and you extend down. Look forward first and then imagine two eyes underneath your chin. And they want to look towards your hands so that you can feel the dorsal spine moving in. Keep your arms away from the floor and then release your head down. Let your forehead touch all your hairline, but not the crown of your head. Then you would need a brick. Stretch your arms forward. The elbows are away from the floor. And your groins are moving back. Inhale, exhale through your nostrils. Spread your navel bend. And even here, Adho Mukha Virasana is just the basic gesture of a spinal flexion forward. And the gesture of the body in forward bend creates a kind of mood, a resonance on the physical level, and it will also affect your breath. The sense of quality, sense of direction of the breath, and especially of your mind. The forehead is resting, your arms are extending, and you're becoming small. It's like a kind of intimate gesture. And all of this has got an impact. Feel it and let it deepen into your body. Feel the sides of your neck long and the top of your shoulders are spreading from the center out towards the sides so that the outer armpits are moving down. Your buttocks are moving back and down as well. And then breathe into the back of your body. And come up onto your knees. And then push your arms towards your hands. Push your palms into the floor. Tuck your toes under. Keep the rotation of your upper arms. And all of you spread your navel bend. Don't let it drop. And then exhale, come up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Without attacking the body. Just unfold your legs, unfold your spine, unfold your arms. The arms are still extending towards your hands. Then there's this rotation of your upper arms from inside out. And then use the pull of your legs to bring the weight back away from your arms and hands. The trunk is lifting up towards the ceiling. And then you want to keep the height of your sacrum, of your sitting bones. And then you push from the root of your thighs back. Release your head. And then again, create this mood of forward bend. A posto, Stefania, posto. Okay. Vai Utanasana. All of you, walk your hands back for Utanasana. Quando noi facciamo Adho Mukha Svanasana, Stefania, tu fai Utanasana. Walk your hands back, have your feet as wide as your hips, and then hold on to your elbows. Spread your toes. Feel the weight on your big toes, on the base of the little toes, and as well on the center heels. Lift your inner ankle bones, lift them up. Katja, bring your buttocks forward more a little bit. Stefan as well. So you really have to feel that from the root of your thighs, you're spreading your thighs away from each other. Then above the knees, lift. Your patella, pull it up to the front of your thighs. The quadriceps have to be firm and then they press back towards the bones. So that the back of your muscles, the hamstrings muscles, become quiet. Feel the back of your knees with your breath from the center out towards the sides. Change the fold of your arms. And then bring your hands onto your hips. Look along the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling. And then look straight ahead. And release your hands. Now we're going to do Supta Tadasana. And you need to have a belt nearby because then we're going to move to Supta Padangusthasana 1. But have your belt nearby. And then first lie down. And remember that when you're lying down, always take your head, the occipital bone, take your head, extend it away from your neck, and then you place it down. And let it become heavy. The head has to be heavy, your chest has to be light. Your shoulder blades have to push in. Then you lift your hips, extend the skin of your buttocks towards your heels, and then bring your buttocks down again. Keep your legs bent first. Hook your thumbs. Inhale, exhale, take your arms back, extend your arms back. And then as well, extend your legs forward. Keep your feet together. If you are on period, keep your feet apart. Then stretch your heels in one direction and your fingers in the opposite direction. Keep your eyes open, look up towards the ceiling. Annika, your camera has gone. But keep your lumbar muscles relaxed. Observe the lumbar spine. Then hook your thumbs, Annika, and take them over your head. Observe your over towards the floor, Lisa. Take them down towards the floor, the hands. Take them down towards the floor. So your heels are extending in one direction, your fingers are extending in the other direction. And observe your lumbar spine, your lumbar muscles. Feel what the tendency of your body is when you stretch your arms over. then arch the lumbar. Do you press the lumbar down? The muscles, are you pressing them down? Or can you keep it completely neutral? So we want to press the heels down into the floor, the hands over the head extending, and then we want to keep the lumbar neutral and long. So if at all the lumbar is lengthened, then take your arms back up, change the hook of your thumbs, keep your shoulders down, keep your heels extending away, and then take your arms over. Feel the front of your ribs, let them move down and let them spread. While the back ribs, they as well, they're spreading from the center out to the sides, but they want to move towards your head. Imagine 66 kilos sitting onto your thighs. The thighs have to drop down, the front of your thighs is dropping down. The back of your thighs is turning away from each other. And your hip bones are lifting up. And your shoulder blades, don't forget your shoulder blades. Press them well into your body. Then bend your right leg and with your hands go and hold on to your shin bone. And press it down. But don't lose the length in your right side of the trunk, because when we bend the leg towards us or when we lift the leg, we often shorten that side. So the left heel is extending away, the left groin is moving down, then it moves towards the left, and the right shin bone is pressing down towards your trunk. And your shoulder blades are moving in. If you have any issues with your knees, then you just hold on to your thigh. And then take your arms over your head again, extend the leg. Feel that it has become longer. Then bend your left leg and hold on to your shin bone, without shortening the left side of your trunk. See if you can take your right thigh down a little bit more. Donatella, from the root of your thigh, press down. And then exhale, extend the left leg, extend the arms over your head. And then join your feet, bend your legs, join your feet, have your knees touching. And then take your feet apart, but keep your arms over the head, palms facing up. You don't have to hook your thumbs now anymore. Just see how wide can you bring your feet, still with the outer feet pressing down, and then feel the rotation of the back of your thighs. Your hip bones are lifting away from your thighs, and your lumbar wants to become long, neutral. You're not pushing it down, you're not lifting it up. Press the outer feet well down, your big toes well down, and feel the rotation of your thighs, the back of your thighs. We want to keep that rotation in the back of our thighs. Then bring your feet together again, and now grab your belt, take your belt, put it onto the right foot, onto the half moon of your right foot, and then lift the right leg up for Supta Padangustasana. And when you're going, don't hold the foot yet, just have the leg perpendicular, and then be careful of your head, because then we often lift the chin up, extend the back of your head again, and make the head heavy. And then slide the left heel along the floor. And extend the left calf away from the hip, from the knee. Both feet are turning, the soles of the feet are turning from inside out. Stefania, is the left leg long? Both legs are extended now. Yes, extend. You can extend more your right leg, Stefan. I don't think it's the trousers. I think, yes, it's the leg. So both legs are long. Keep the left heel extending away. Keep your right foot pressing into the belt and feel that you're extending the front of your thigh. And then pull your right hand a little bit more down so that the little toe side is coming down towards your hip. Your shoulder blades well in and the sides of your neck are long. And keep extending the left heel away. And breathe into the back of your right leg, from the center heel towards your sitting bone, one straight line. Then keep your left heel extending away, bend your elbows and see if you can draw the leg closer towards you straight, but without lifting the left thigh off the floor. Even if it's only 1 millimeter, or if you need to stay like this, then you stay like this. Then look towards your right foot that you don't see your right inner heel. The head is heavy, your shoulder blades are moving in. Then from the right center heel towards your sitting bone, imagine the straight line. And then spread from that line everything out towards the side. Left side, right side. If you can now hold your foot, you can hold your foot. But don't lift the left thigh off the floor. The left thigh has to turn from outside in, the top of your left thigh. And the back of your left thigh, you have to feel it like just a moment ago when you had the legs bent. That the back of your thigh is turning away from inside out. Good. We'll keep breathing. Then exhale, bend both legs down to the floor and weight there. You can already feel the difference in your thighs. Keep the back of your head extending. And then lift your left leg up. Put the belt around the half moon of the foot. Make sure that your tailbone is down. The end of your tailbone, the tail of your tailbone. Keep it down. You can do less than 90 degrees. Have your arm, hold the belt, have the legs straight, and then slide your right heel along the floor. And then stay there. Keep the right heel extending away. The right foot turning from the big toe towards the little toe, which allows you to turn your thigh from outside in. Feel that connection. When you turn the soles of your feet, your thighs are turning from outside in. And stay there. Don't put the leg now towards you. Just stay there. And keep breathing. Again here, one straight line from the heel towards your sitting bone. And then spread everything out towards the sides. Keep the right heel extending away. Feel both sides of your sacrum that they have the same weight. Feel your left hip bone. Let it move towards your chest. And then pull the left hand a little bit more towards you so that the little toe side is coming more down. Take the right inner knee down, the right groin down. And then bend your elbows if you can, otherwise you stay there. Concentrate more onto your right thigh, keep it down, and then see, can you bring the leg a little bit closer towards you and still straight. And keep spreading the back of your thigh from the center out towards the sides. The knee, fill it with your breath, and then spread it from the center out towards the sides. And the center of your calf. Inhale there, exhale, spread. And then exhale, bend both legs down. Then we are taking both legs up, but first make sure that the back of your head is extending away. Bend your legs, use the belt, put the belt around your feet. I don't want you to take your legs more than 90 degrees. So you really need to have the tip of your tailbone down. Then hold the belt, each hand hold the belt. The head is heavy, your shoulder blades are in so that the chest opens from the center out towards the sides. Spread well your toes. Now pull the little toes more towards you. Squeeze your outer shin bones, your outer knees. These are the legs of Tadasana or Shirshasana. That's the same legs. You have to squeeze your outer shin bones, squeeze your outer knees, your outer thighs. Push your thighs away and your hip bones, lift them towards you. If you're a period girl, just take your feet a little bit apart, but keep them up. And if you're a period girl, keep holding onto the belt. The others, extend your arms up, fold your elbows, and take your arms over. And keep the back of your head extending away from your neck, away from your shoulders. Then you just imagine two other hands were pulling your belts down. Base of your big toes is lifting up, the little toes are coming down. Keep your eyes open. The front of your thighs, push them back. And change the fold of your arms. And keep breathing. Make the head heavy. Let your shoulder blades move into the body. Your thighs, let them move away from your trunk. And then go and hold the belt again and stay there for a few breaths. Keep your clavicles spread. Pull your belt down. The feet are extending into the belt and you're pulling the belt down. And then bend your legs. Turn to one side. We are going to do again Adho Mukha Virasana, but this time I want you to have your bricks to the front. So you go to one end of your mat, join your big toes, widen your knees, and when you go down, remember your quadricep muscles, they pull towards you. And then you extend forward, bring your head down or towards the floor. If you can't bring it down, you cannot bring it down. So never force your head down. If you can, you rest your forehead or your hairline Otherwise, keep the head away. It's more important that your buttocks are down, shin bones are pressing down, that you're extending your arms forward. Take your navel bend, take it up towards the spine, spread it. Katya, you can keep your hands down first. Don't put them onto the brick, just keep them down first. And then you do Utanasana, Stefania. The others come up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your palms down, extend them forward to lift your trunk up. The inner thighs, lift them up, and then feel the back of your thighs turning from inside out. And then keep the height of your hips and extend the root of your thighs back, so that the heels go straight back and down. Back and down. Even if you cannot bring your heels down, it doesn't matter. Skin of your shin bones is lifting as well, the one from Stefania. Lift well the skin of your shin bone. And then look forward. Step your right leg forward in between your hands. And then grip your bricks. So the back foot stays up, the heel stays up like in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the bricks near your inner ankle bone, outer ankle bone, and then look along the floor. Imagine these two eyes under your chin. And with them, you want to look up towards the ceiling. Keep the back legs straight, both legs straight. Allunga la gamba davanti, Donatella. Both legs are straight. Yes. Good. And then lift your chin, Donatella. Lift your chin. You too, Patricia, lift your chin well. Press the inner right foot down. Remember, the metatarsals have to move from the little toe towards the big toe. The outer shin bone is resisting in, and it's your thigh which is turning from inside out. Keep your left groin tall, bring it into the body and push the thigh away. Then walk your bricks forward. You can just change your legs, Stefania. The others, bring your right leg down. You step with your left leg forward. And then you take your right leg back and we take the left leg forward. And then again hold on to your bricks and extend the leg so that the both legs are straight like you've just done lying down. Lift your chin, look up so that the back of your head moves back and then it connects with your dorsal spine. The left hip is moving back and it's moving towards the right, and your right groin, pull it back into the body. The right thigh, push it back. Both sides of your trunk are even long. And then all of you now step with your right leg forward. Keep your feet together if you can. And do Utanasana. You can use the bricks if you don't reach the floor anymore. And then let the back of your head drop. If you have long arms like I have, you can take your arms back, fingertips pointing forward, and extend your palms down. Yes, well done, Lisa. All of you, release the back of your head. Squeeze your outer shin bone, squeeze your outer knees, your outer hips. Lift from the inner knees up towards your groin so that your hips come more towards the head. And then lift your head, bring your hands onto your hips, Inhale, come all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling. And then look straight forward and turn towards me. So have your brick, have one brick there. Sun is coming, sun is coming. And then I want you all to stand first, actually, with the left foot onto the brick. So if the brick is if your foot is taller than the brick, you can let the toes hang out of the brick, or you use two bricks. Keep your left leg bent. Keep your right foot in line with the left foot. So the leg is bent first. The left leg is bent. Put your hands onto your hips. And take your elbows back. Don't lean forward, because if we lean forward, we cannot really lift, because then it stops here. So take your shoulders back so that you can lift your pubis up. Press well the inner left foot down, and you can already feel how your quadricep muscles are lifting up and how they're touching towards the femur bone. And then press your foot down, extend the leg up, and let the right foot hang off in the air. If you lose balance, you can put the foot next to the other foot. But if you can, let it hang down. Look straight ahead with thumbs, extend the skin of your buttocks down. And then take your arms out to the sides. Turn your palms, take them back, and then raise your arms up. Hook your thumbs again, hook your thumbs again. If your device is lower down, just look straight ahead. Keep the weight onto your inner left foot so that the thigh can turn from outside in. And let your right leg hang. So you're strengthening here the hip flexor muscles, and which is very important. Don't push the left hip out. The left hip has to stay in. And look straight ahead. Keep pulling your thumbs away from each other. Lift pubis to navel to diaphragm. Then change the hook of your thumbs. Keep the sides of your neck long and extend your fingernails up towards the ceiling. And the right leg, let it hang. Don't pull the head of the femur bone back. Just let it hang for now. Feel the left hip starting to burn a little bit. And then release your arms down, come down. And not only the hip has to burn, you have to feel your quadricep muscles as well. Then move to the other side. Put your right foot onto the brick and keep the leg bent first, so that you can see the knee is going to the second and third toe. It is not dropping in and going over the middle line. So the knee has to stay towards the second and third toe. Then take your shoulders back, take the head back. With your thumbs, extend the skin of your buttocks down. Press well the inner right foot down, and already you can feel your quadriceps. And then press firmly down and very gently extend the leg without pushing your right hip out. So the right hip is sucking in, and then it's pushing actually a little bit towards the left. Take your right ribs towards the left a little bit as well. Then take your arms out to the side. Turn the whole of your arm, from the root of your arms, turn. Take the arms back. Keep your head back, and then raise your arms up. And hook your thumbs. And then when you hook your thumbs, pull the thumbs away, one from the other, and then you can feel the reaction here at the sides of your neck. And look straight ahead, even a little bit higher than eye level. Don't do anything with the left leg, just turn the left heel a little bit towards the left. And extend. When you inhale, the front of your spine. Exhale, the back of your spine, the back of your head extended away from your shoulders. And breathe. Keep breathing. inner right foot is pressing down. Feel the quadricep muscles attaching towards your femur bone, but feel your hip flexor muscles as well. And the left leg, just let it hang down. Pull your pubis up. Be careful that you don't dip and you bring your back ribs in. They have to spread the back ribs away from each other, and then they want to lift so that the front ribs, they're spreading as well, but they're moving in. And exhale, release. We have not changed the cross of your palm, doesn't matter. Release and come down. Take both bricks towards the right. We're going to do Pashimotanasana first with the hands onto the bricks. So join your big toes in Tadasana. Squeeze your legs like you've done in Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. Squeeze the outer shin bones, the outer knees, the outer thighs, and extend your arms down. Look straight ahead. Sides of your neck are long. The front of your thighs are pressing back, and the middle buttock is pressing forward. The coccyx, the tail of your sacrum, the end of your sacrum is moving into the body. It's pushing towards your pubic. Then spread your arms out to the sides. Take your hands back. Bend your legs. Jump or step your legs and arms apart. And then first feel the weight onto your outer feet. Anika, turn your heels slightly out. The inner thighs are resisting away from each other. I went all dark. And spread your arms. Then take your hands onto your hips, but keep the length here and the sides of your trunk. Keep it. Take your elbows more back, Lisa. Take them more back. All of you feel that the back of your arm is dropping towards your elbow. So you don't have them up here, so just let them drop. Imagine a wave in each elbow, pulling your elbows down. Then lift pubis to navel. Before you turn the leg, you have to lift the front of your spine. Then you turn the left foot well in. Lift the heel, all of you, and turn it more out. Then turn the whole of your right leg to the right. And for today, have the heel aligned to the heel. So you have more space to turn your trunk. Turn the left hip forward, right hip back. Then remember, the inner right foot has to press down. The outer shin bone is resisting in. And the thigh is turning from inside out. Inhale, raise your arms for Urdhva but keep your back legs straight. Keep the back legs straight. Raise your arms if you can, Stefania, otherwise keep your hands down. Take your shoulders, Patricia, take them back a little bit. Your shoulders here in line with your hips and the left thigh, push it back. Keep the left groin, keep it into the body. Look up. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Keep all that length. Come forward. Bring your hands again onto the bricks near your inner and outer ankle bone. But look along the floor. Lift your chin, Lisa. Lift your chin. Yes. Keep your, which is the right hip back, Annika. Keep your right hip back. Good. Pubis to navel lift. And Stefania, is the right leg straight or is it a little bit bent? Then you keep looking forward, lift your chin, but bring your bricks back into the middle of your legs. But keep looking forward, keep your arms straight, keep looking forward. The right hip is moving back and then it's resisting towards the left hip. So this is your maximum, you stay like this. Otherwise, keep pressing your calves into your heels, bend your elbows back, turn your navel towards your right and take your trunk down. So that the abdomen is resting onto your thigh, your sternum is resting onto your knee, and your forehead is resting onto your shin. Your shoulders are away from your ears and the back of your head is away from your shoulders. The left thigh, push it back. Your left groin lifted into the body. Then lift your head up, look forward. Bring your bricks forward, make them tall again, bring them forward, a little bit forward of the foot. Then press your calves into your heels, come with your arms back up in Virasana, extend your arms, and then turn your feet forward. Go and grab the bricks and take them to the other side. And then take your arms back up in Virasana this time. Lift pelvis to navel, lift up. Really, the tailbone goes down, it pushes forward so that from your pubis you can lift up. Good. Then take your right leg in and the whole of your left leg out and have your left foot a little bit towards the left so that for today the heels align. Then turn your right hip forward, the left hip back. Push your right thigh back. Look up towards the ceiling. Extend up first. Keep the chest away from your hips and then come forward. Bring your hands first onto the bricks near your ankle bones and look along the floor first. Keep pressing your calves down. Look up, Patricia, look up so that the dorsal spine moves in. So feel this as well. The more you look up, the more the back of your head connects with your dorsal spine. The left outer shin bone, press it in. The thigh is turning from inside out. And then move your bricks back to the center of your legs. But look forward, keep looking forward. Then you have to press your calves, the left calf down, the right calf down. Turn your navel to the left, and then you exhale and go down. Bend your elbows back. Do what you can. And then release your head. The right groin lifted up into the body. And keep the right thigh extending back. Keep breathing. And then look along the floor, bring the bricks with you, lift the bricks up high, and then press your calves into the heels, come up into Urdhva Hastasana, and then turn your feet forward, take your arms out to the sides, take your hands forward, and then jump or step your legs together. Now it's saying my battery is going off. Why is my battery going off? Just let me check. Yeah, because the plug is not in. Just stand in Tadasana. Extend your arms down. So all good now. Yes. Good. And then I want us to do Madasana. But be careful, Lisa, if you cannot do it, I'll show you with the chair. Just for the others, you can roll a little mat, a little blanket under your heels. I'll just show you first. If you can keep your heels down, please keep your heels down. I cannot keep my heels down. And I just want to keep your feet apart as well. And then I just want you to here come down. Keep your heels apart. Just show you from the front. So you put your heels onto your blanket, come down. If this is not possible for your knees, I'm going to show you with the chair. Can you do this You cannot do this, Lisa, can you? Okay, just try. Just try. Because then, if you're down, yes, as well a foam block or even a brick under your heels. See if you can you do this, Stefania? Can you not come down? Good. Then join your palms in front of you and see if you can bring your elbows here and push your shin bones back. Then press your heels down, press your palms, and then move your palms down to take your knees further away from each other. Look towards the floor. Press the inner heels well down and keep moving the hands up and down. If this is easy to do, take the second brick, put it in between your hands, and then move that up and down. Do this for a moment. I need to go for little girls. You can do it with your hands or do it with the bricks and then move up and down. And then release the brick and then stand up in Utanasana. You can remove your blanket and then just stand or come forward in Utanasana. Have your feet hip width apart. Release the back of your head. Look at your knees because often so many people I see, they take the inner knees so far back. Instead, pull the inner knees up and take the outer knees back. And let the head hang. Balance your way onto the arches of your feet. Yes, let the head go, Patricia, let the head go. And Katja, you can take your hands back towards your, yes. Yeah, ecco, bene, Donatella. And Lisa, take your buttocks forward. Jane, take your hands back as well. Stefan as well, take your hands back. Let the head hang. And put your hands onto your hips, look along the floor, and then come up. Good. And now we're going to do, if you can, we're going to do Shirshasana for 4 minutes. But if you need to come down before, then come down before. You can go to the wall. You can go to a corner of the wall as well if you have a corner in your room there. And if you can go up, if you cannot do Shirshasana, or you don't want to do Shirshasana today, then you just lie down, put your brick in between your feet, and then do Supta Baddha Konasana. But if you can do Shirshasana with the wall or with the chair, whatever you need, if you have ropes, you can hang down. You can do it with the chair as well if you like. I just show you, if you want to go next to the wall, you can interlock your fingers and put your knuckles right next to the wall. Then you place the crown of your head, but it's the crown of your head who has to be on the floor. And with your thumbs, you can extend the skin of your head, the back, the occipital bone more down. Then you have to press your elbows down, your forearms down, tap your toes, and then walk in. Then you raise one leg and then the other leg. But then keep your heels at the wall, but take your buttocks away from the wall if you're near the wall. Take your buttocks away and slide your heels along the wall up towards the ceiling. Take the...
Scusami, qual è la differenza da fare Shirshasana con la coperta così o così? Qual è la differenza per il collo?
Allora, per il collo io conosco solo la coperta così, Lavinia, guarda. In tre, if you use it, if you have any neck issues, but only if you know how to use the blanket, you fold it in three.
Okay.
La pieghi in tre, poi le mani devono andare però sotto la coperta. Then you interlock your fingers, you have your blanket there, place the head there so that the crown of your head is down. And then you come up and you have to lift your shoulders. Ma perché ti fa male il collo, Lavinia?
No, ero curiosa di sapere perché si usa la coperta così.
Allora, io uso la coperta così perché guarda un po'. So I use you stay up the people who are, perché Lavinia, guarda un po'. Guardami, se faccio così, il mio gomito è molto più alto della testa, perché ho le braccia lunghe. Allora mi manca un pezzo. Se io faccio così,
yes.
Vedi, io non riesco a sollevare le spalle. Riesco a venire su, però non riesco a sollevare le spalle perché le mie braccia sono più alte. Ho tanta difficoltà di salire così. Non riesco a tirare su le spalle. Allora, se ho un po' di sostegno sotto, vedi?
Sto misurando, guarda.
Ecco, ma mi sa a te non ti serve la linea.
No, però
No.
mi fa una fatica tremenda fare così, sembra che mi accorcia.
No, non lo fare.
Volevo capire perché.
Ecco. Well done, Elisa. Spread the soles of your feet more. Good, all of you. Put the brick in between your feet, Annika. Put the brick in between your feet. Ecco, well done. Beautiful. Katja went to the wall, I think. Yes. Stay there, stay there. As well here, the thighs now extending away from your face. And the middle buttock is moving in. And then keep breathing. Keep your eyes eye level. Don't move your eyes. And then if you are in Shirshasana, imagine 20 kilo of weight onto your feet. So lift your hips, lift your coccyx. The legs are lifting vertically up. And imagine to press that weight into the ceiling so that your hips become more compact. The people in Madasana, put your feet now onto the brick. And not only your hips become compact, if you imagine that you're pressing this weight up, your outer ankle bones, they become compact, your outer shoulders become compact as well. One more minute. Keep your shoulders lifting away from the floor and very, very gently come down. Then the others in Supta Baddha Konasana, turn around again, all of you, Adho Mukha Virasana, and keep your forehead resting. And then raise your head, walk your hands back. And Lavinia was just asking me before, and because I just said it only in Italian, when I do Shishasana, I use a blanket because if I raise my hand up, my elbow is finishing here. See? So I have all the space here. I have to fill it up. Because if I do then Shishasana on the floor, I can do it, but then I cannot lift my shoulders. So because my elbow, if I put my hand here on my elbow, I have this space here under my head. So I have to fill it with something. And then I fill it with a blanket. So that I don't have any neck issues when I do Shishasana. So now I want you to do Shatvangasana. If you're a period girl and you cannot do Shatvangasana, then do Setubandha. You can do it with the brick. Actually, if you're on period, do it with the bolster. I just showed. Have a bolster, have a belt as well. The rest of you adjust for Shatvangasana. Shoulder stand. So if you are a period girl, you don't need the wall, but have your belt. Have your belt as wide as your mat, more or less. And you place the belt into the arch of your feet. Then, very easy, you come all the way back until your shoulders as well touch the floor. The shoulders are touching the floor, and then they would like to move back towards the bolster. Then you're holding the sides of your mat, and then extend your legs forward, and then turn your heels out. Keep your heels wide. You've got the belt there, that you feel the touch of the belt, and then you can release your legs, and you can release your arms and close your eyes. For the people not doing shoulder stand, you can do Setubandha with the bolster. If you don't have the bolster, of course, use bricks. It's Christmas soon. You can wish a bolster. I have so many bolsters. I wish I could send you one because I had to close one of my schools, so I've got lots of bolsters. So you have to come to a camerino and pick it up. Ah, brava Stefania, sì. Ecco. Well done. Stefania, if you can take your hands inside of the chair. Yes. Good. Shoulders down, yes. Well done, Annika. But hold the sides of the mat, Annika, first, so that you can turn your arms well from inside out. And then you extend your legs. Turn your heels out. Turn your heels out. And then release your feet into the touch of the belt. And you can close your eyes. And the others as well. No, don't close your eyes, the others. Extend the soles of your feet up. Jane, if you can, a little bit, bring your elbows closer, if you can. And your hands, you can always walk your hands slower down. Ecco, bene Donatella. Good, well done. You're very straight as well, Stefan. Good, Katja as well with the chair. Well done, you two with the chair. You're straight. All of you have the legs straight. Annika, turn your heels out more. Allora, it would be better if the belt would be in the arches of your feet. Can you move the belt? Yes. Good. And good. And now, yes. Now turn your heels out a little bit. Well done, all of you. Steffi, take your legs a little bit back. Stefania, take your legs back a little bit more, a little bit more. Ecco, stop. Yeah, now you're aligned towards the door behind you. Beautiful. Faccio una foto. So you want to extend the front of your body. One more minute. All of you, even Annika, place your feet in Baddha Konasana for the last minute. And the people in Shavasana, bring your heels a little bit more forward towards your face. Ancora Donatella, bring your heels a little bit more forward and your toes a little bit more back. Keep the knees moving away from each other. And keep the feet, the outer feet, more the outer feet pressing towards each other. And then close your knees. Come down. Annika, slide with your buttocks now off the bolster. And the others as well. Come all the way down. Listen carefully. Slide with your shoulders off your support so that your shoulders and your head are on the same line. And then you cross your legs. And Annika, you have the whole of your spine down. And then as well, you cross your legs on top of your bolster. And then all of you take your arms down. If you have the chair, just put your calves onto the chair. Take your arms over your head and close your eyes a moment. Then change the cross of your legs. Click. And then turn to one side. And you can leave a moment of things there. Cross your legs. We are going to do Adho Mukha Swastikasana. Cross your legs. So if you have any knee issues, don't go so low down. If you need height under your buttocks, use it. I want you to walk forward, to have a support. If you can put your forehead onto the floor, onto the blanket, do so. If you have the bolster there, put it onto the bolster. I want you to extend your arms forward, like in Adho Mukha Svanasana, but I want you to rest your forehead. So the legs are in Sukhasana and Swastikasana, and you're extending forward. And if your knees are hurting, you need to sit higher, and you need to have a higher support under your forehead. Just put the timer. Yes, well done. You can fold your arms as well if you have the bolster. put them onto the bolster. But you can extend as well your arms. But keep the top of your shoulders spread from the seventh cervical, spread out towards the sides. And then breathe into your sacrum bend. Inhale, exhale, spread. Into your middle spine. Inhale, exhale, spread. And at the top, where your seventh cervical is, inhale there, exhale, spread. Keep the sides of your neck long. And then lift your head, walk your hands back, change the cross of your legs. And then once more, come forward. If you have folded your arms, remember to change as well the fold of your arms. And when you come over, you would like to take your sternum over your shin bones. Even if it doesn't go, but you want to aim for that your sternum moves over your shin bones. And then feel as well if anything is changing now because you've changed the cross of your legs. And then look forward, raise your head, walk your hands back. And now I want you to do Pashimotanasana. We're going to stay for 3 minutes. So have your feet a little bit apart. And the hamstrings, they have to be long. And the sitting bones, if you've got lots of flesh there, you have to take your flesh out to the side and back so that you can really feel your sitting bones pressing into the floor. And the sacrum has to come forward. So again here, have your blanket there, have your brick there, even if you need a chair, whatever you need. Take it there, lift your arms up. Press your thighs down. Don't let your thighs become lighter. The heels have to press down. And then come forward. First hold onto your feet, onto your shin bones, and lift your head up. Lift the sternum. Imagine these two eyes underneath your, not sternum, underneath your chin, looking up. Shoulder blades well in, your thighs down. Don't let them become lighter. And then bend your elbows and drag yourself forward. And then rest your head, your forehead, rest your forehead. And then you can let go of your hands and extend the arms forward. Or you can rest as well. The center heels are pressing down. The soles of your feet are spreading. And the back of your thighs are moving away from each other. And then very gently raise your head, walk your hands back. And then with this quiet mind now you're taking Shavasana. If you want, if you like that once with the bricks, put the bricks under your thighs, which gives a nice rest to your hamstrings. If you don't like it, you can even put it under your knees. And then you just extend your arms, extend your legs, and close your eyes. Turn your palms up. And then feel that your arms are equidistant from the trunk. Make all the adjustments you need to feel that you're lying there comfortably. And we practice this forward bend. So all the forward bend gestures, they evoke and bring to the surface this introverted profile of the mind. And we want to keep that quiet mind, peaceful mind. So here now in Shavasana, take that introverted profile of the mind. Exhale and plunge deep into the state of Shavasana. And see what you can find. Completely let go. The floor is there to hold you up. Allow the whole of your skin to become soft, sensitive, and then let it spread from the center out towards the sides. Create more and more space between your eyebrows.